Woo! Hello and welcome to another episode of this podcast, Launching Out. This podcast is designed to inspire you and to motivate you to unleash the greatness within you. The greatness within you. Listen, I am excited about what God is doing in this season. God is so awesome that there are some things that God is doing even now that regardless of what we're going through, that God is able to do more than we can ever ask or think. And so I want to thank you this morning here on the East Coast of the United States of America. I want to thank you for coming and sharing with me in this podcast. And for those of you around the world, I want to say thank you for your continuous support of this podcast. I want to thank you because you have been supportive throughout, and I don't take that lightly. I want to thank my sponsors. I want to thank Archangel Transportation. They have been there for me, and I am grateful to have partners that continue to support and continue to stand with me. There's a lot of folks that say they'll be with you, and when trouble comes or difficult times come around, they are no longer there. But I want to thank these sponsors, all of them, who has been there from the very beginning. I also want to thank my friends at the Out Funeral Services. They too have been there for me and have supported me and continue to support me throughout. And I'm grateful for their commitment to supporting Olu Brown Motivations and this podcast, Launching Out. Also want to thank my friends at the Cooper Realty. They too have been there for me from the very beginning, on and on and on and on and on. I also want to thank Trendy Ties for their continued support from the very beginning. They have been there. Oh, yes, from the very beginning. These are some of the products that they create for folks that are in need of ties for an occasion or a group or just for oneself. Also, please support this podcast by buying a book. Give it to a friend. If you already have a copy, give it to a friend. I would love to sign it and continue to support that way. Or you may also support by just making a donation that will help to support this broadcast. It takes money, it takes time to put this program together. And so I want to thank you. You can support by going and supporting us by way of Cash App. And the Cash App handle is here, is Olu Brown, $ Olu Brown Motivations. So you can support us that way. You also can support us of by way of Zelle. You can support us by way of Zelle. Having a little technical difficulty here, but I will work through it. 336-997-2569. And so please continue to support us that way. And also, I want to thank you for your continued support, watching and sharing and talking about this podcast with your friends and your family. I really appreciate that. And keep doing it, because that's what it takes for us to be who we are. So continue to be a part of Olu Brown Motivations that way. So again, thank you so much for your support of this podcast and Olu Brown Motivations. Yes. So again, thank you so much. I don't know what is going on right now and if you can see me, but I pray that we'll be able to continue and this podcast, and I know we will. I believe we will. I know it's going to happen. And so thank you so much for sharing. But listen, I'm not going to hold you long. I just want to take a few minutes today to share with you and to talk and to encourage you. As I stated time and time before, I'm in the people helping business. So feel free at any point in time to go to the website, www.olubrownmotivations.com. There you will be able to find resources that I believe will help you to reach your goals and your dreams. So again, thank you so much. All right. I want to talk and encourage you today by asking you a question. And the question is, what's stopping you from living your best life? What is stopping you from living on purpose? What is stopping you from doing the things that God has called you to? What is stopping you from fulfilling your goals and your dreams? What is stopping you? What is getting in the way? What is holding you back? Oh, yes, these are all great questions that we need to ask ourselves. What is holding you back? What is stopping you from living your dreams? What is getting in the way? You know, many people never live their dreams. Instead, they spend most of their time living their fears. Most people, listen to me, never live their dreams because they spent most of their time living their fears. So, what are the fears that you have that is stopping you, that is getting in the way of you living your dream? What is it? What is it that is keeping you from being and becoming, that is, who you are? Because all of us are becoming, even right now, regardless if you're in your teens, if you're in your 20s, if you're in your 30s, if you're in your 40s, if you're in your 50s or 60s, if you're in your 70s, 80s, 90s, hundreds, what is holding you back? Because all of us are becoming. We are becoming in one way or another. We are being. We are forming every day. How I know this? Because what didn't hurt before seems to hurt when I wake up in the morning. What used to make me upset doesn't upset me anymore. So there's a change continuously taking place. So the question is, what is stopping you from living your dreams? What fear is keeping you? Zig Ziglar calls fear false evidence appearing to be real. That's what it is. False evidence appearing to be real. That's all that it is. So the question then is, what fear that is keeping you, holding you back from your dreams? And I don't know what your dreams are. I don't know what it is that you are dreaming of. But I do know that the Bible says, without dreams, without vision, the people will perish. The people, what people? Will perish. Without dreams, without vision, without you bringing this dream to life, the people in your community, your children, your family, your friends, those that are around you, that are near and dear to your heart, will perish. Because what you have within you will help them to grow, to be strong. Perhaps your dream is to start up a new business. Perhaps your dreams is to start a family. It might be just to help somebody else. Might be to serve your community. Your dreams might be to create something that will help the elderly. Your dreams may be something that would support young people. Oh God, we know how much young people need support today. There are so many single parents out here, and our young people need the support. So, what fears are separating you from having your dreams? Because the truth of the matter is, your dreams is within reach. It's within reach. But for some reason, your dreams, even though it's within reach, but it's not being reached. It's not being reached. It's not being reached. For some reason, your dreams are not being manifested. Your dreams are not being realized. So, are you going to just allow fear to stop you in your tracks? Or are you going to push through? Because God has not given you the spirit of fear. He said, I come that you may have life and have it more abundantly. I come that you may have life and have it more abundantly. What fears? When you were born into this world, it's been said by psychologists that babies have no fear. They only have two fears. And the two fears is of height and a fall. And all the other stuff is what we learn as fear. The only two. Babies are afraid to fall, and they are afraid of height. The fears. So, all the other fears we have developed and picked up along the way. But like I said, fear is false evidence appearing to be real. Can I push my case? Most of us have been afraid of one thing or another, that this will happen if we don't do this. Or, oh, I'm afraid that this will happen to me because of that have taken place. Oh, we are afraid of what could be. And oftentimes, while we are afraid and while we lose sleep, and while we agonize and worry over the fear, most times the fear, the thing that we are afraid of, never ever happened. And then we go through and realize that, why was I afraid of that anyway? Because it never happened. And so, as I talk to you in this moment, stop allowing fear to hold you back. Go after your dreams. God has given you everything you need. Everything. Not one thing he has held back from you. Everything. He said, if you abide in me and my words abide in you, you can ask for what you will, what you want. He said, and I'll do it. He says, herein my Father glorify, that you bear much fruit. Much fruit. So I ask you this question. What fruit are you bearing? Because the truth of the matter is, we said judge a tree by the fruit it bears. Judge a tree by the fruit it bears. If you are bearing a certain fruit in our society, in our community, it speaks to the tree that you are. Some of us want to be an apple tree, but instead of bearing apple, we want to try to bear oranges. And whereas we are orange tree and we want to bear apples, there's some confusion going on in our society. Most people want to be somebody else when all they have to do is just be themselves. Don't try to be or do what somebody else is doing, because their gifts are different from yours. What they are called to do according to the purpose of God, their calling may be different from yours. So yeah, I know you're smart and you're talented and you can figure things out. But even if you did it, it wouldn't be as good, because it is not your true calling. When it's your calling and you're operating in your gift, it's not work. It's a joy. It's something you enjoy doing. It's something that you enjoy working with. It's something that you just don't mind doing. The joy. It's a sweet, sweet thing to operate in your gift. In your gift. So what are your gifts? How do you know that you are working in your gifts? How do you know this? How do you know that you are working the thing that God has assigned to you? Oh, I'm glad this come up, and I'm glad you are here listening to figure out, because that's some of the issue, is that we don't know our gifts. We don't know what it is that we are called to do. We are not operating in it, not because we just don't want to, for some of us, but for most of us, we may not know what it is. And let me help you with that. Your gift is the thing that you can do effortlessly. You don't need to figure it out. It just come easy. It's the thing you do the easiest with the least amount of effort. The least amount of effort. It just come to you naturally. It's just who you are. You just can do it. No problem. Whatever the hour, whether it's morning, noon, or night, you can do it. It's so easy. While other folks are trying to figure it out, don't worry about it. Just take this thing, put it with that thing. In fact, I'll take care of it. But you got so much on your plate. No, that's okay. I'll take care of it. You can have your plate full with everything else and still find time to work your gift. That's how you know this is your gift. And your gift, watch this, will make room for you and bring you in the presence of great men. Wherever you are, if you build your house in the woods, if you build your house at the mountaintop, if you build your house in the forest, if you have a gift, that you can do like no other can do, I will guarantee you they will beat a path and find you wherever you are to get the gift that God has given you. To get the gift God has given you. Yes, yes, you have it. You can do more. Stop living your fears and live your dreams. What is stopping you? As you think about it, I want you to ask yourself today, what is really stopping me? What is hindering you? What are you scared of? What is holding you back? What is getting in the way of you living your dreams, living full, living to the fullest? What is getting in the way? What is holding you back? What is holding you back? What is holding you back? Do what I call a self-assessment and find out what it is that is holding you back. Are you afraid of people talking about you? Are you afraid of fail? Because that's some of it. Sometimes we haven't done it yet, and we're afraid to fail. We're afraid of what people are going to think of us. We're afraid that we're going to lose our money and other people's money as we work toward our goals and our dreams. We are afraid that we cannot accomplish what God has called us to because we are scared. We are running scared from our dreams. We are running scared. And without the dream, without the vision, the people will perish. What are you afraid of? This is a serious question. This is serious business. What's stopping you? If there's no enemy within, the enemy without can do us no harm. We are our own worst enemy. The enemy in you, the enemy in us. What is holding you back from buying the home? What is holding you back from starting a family? What is holding you back from a relationship? You've been hurt before, but what is holding you back? What is really holding you back? What is holding you back? What is holding you back? Think about it. Let us ask ourselves, really, what is holding you back? What is holding you back? If you think about it, and do an assessment of oneself, you'll find out, be honest with yourself, what is holding you back? What is stopping you from living your dreams? Oh, this is a question this day that we have to ask ourselves. Stop acting as if you have 1,000 years to live. Stop acting like you're going to be around forever. If you don't go after your dreams now, when are you going to go after it? When are you going to go after your dreams? When are you going to live your life? When are you going to become the person that God has created you to be? When are you going to live full? Live it all. Let it all hang out. Don't take nothing with you. You are here to give it all up. You have to be committed. You have to be committed. You have to be committed. You have to be committed to your dreams. You have to be committed to your dreams. You have to be committed. You have to be committed. Without commitment, you will never, ever complete anything. You will never, ever live your dreams. Without commitment, without faith, it is impossible for you to please God. What do I mean by this? You can't please him because what he has given to you, the gift, you have never used. And the gift is not for you. It's given to you for you to use for somebody else to benefit from the gift. Because you do not give yourself a gift. You give the gift to someone else. As God has given you a gift, you turn around and give someone else. Give, and it shall be given unto you in good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, shall men give into your bosom. What are your fears? What's stopping you? What is holding you back? Why is it you can't go further and act on your dreams? Why is it? Why are you not doing the things that, not other things, but what you know for sure that you know that you know that you know that you want to do, that you have been called to do? You'll keep saying, one day I'm gonna. And there's a lot of one day I'm gonna folk. One day I'm gonna do this. And one day I'm gonna do that. How many of you know one of those one day I'm gonna folk? So how many of you know some of those one day I'm gonna folk? There are many. There are many. And so I want to say to you today, for free, before you lose again, before you make a mistake again, before you make a wrong turn again, before you fall asleep again, go after your dreams for your life, the gifts that God has given to you. It is possible that you can live it, that you can live full, and you can do exceedingly, abundantly, above all you can ask or think, according to the power that work within you. You can do it. Don't allow fear to stop you in your tracks. Fear is not real as you know it. False evidence appearing to be real. There are some legitimate fears, no doubt about that. But most of what we call fear are just false evidence that we tell, things we tell ourselves. We talk ourselves out of it. You know, oh, the numbers are not right. Oh, this is not the right time. I'm going to wait because something doesn't seem to be right. And so I'm going to wait. No. Oh, I'll just wait on the Lord. I'll just wait on the Lord. Oh, he'll show me what I need to do. I'll just wait on God. You are waiting on God, but God is waiting on you. He's waiting on you to bust a move, to take a step, a leap of faith, because faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. No one can see it because it's just in your mind, in your imagination. I pray that the eyes of your understanding be enlightened. When I read that, I said, whoa, I did not realize that my understanding had eyes. Do you hear that? The eyes of your understanding be enlightened. Did you know that your understanding had eyes? Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. The eyes of your understanding, I pray that is enlightened, that you know what is the truth, that you know what God has called you to, that you know that you can do all things through Christ Jesus, that you know that all things are possible through him who believe. All things, not some things, not a few things, but all things are possible to him who believes. What do you believe about your dream? What do you believe about your goals? What do you believe about your future? What do you believe can happen for you? What do you believe that you can do and that you can do with exceeding joy? You're working your gift. I'm done. I say this to you. Your dreams that you have in your mind, that they are possible. All of it. Just give it a try. Give it a try. Stop behaving like you have all the time in the world to get it done. The time is now. It's now. If not now, then when? When are you going to do it? You've been putting it off for years. Years. Some of you have been putting stuff off for 10 years. Oh, one day I'm going to. One day I'm gonna. When things look right. Those some of those one day I'm gonna have friends like I will get around to it. When will you do it? When I can get around to it. What do you mean when I can get around to it? Why don't you just get started? Do a little bit at a time. I say it all the time, inch by inch. Anything is a cinch. Despise not the day of small beginnings. Go after it. When I started, I didn't know I could do what I'm doing. I just started. I didn't know what people were going to think about it. And I didn't care and still don't care. People critique me all the time. I don't care. That's them. That's them. They got time for it. I'm doing what I got to do. I'm living my dreams. I'm doing what I enjoy doing. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy talking and sharing my gifts. This is what I do. And so I appreciate you today. I encourage you today. And I hope you are inspired to go after your dreams. Because without dreams, without vision, the people, not people way in another country, though that implies, but the people right in your community, the people in your household, the people. It didn't limit people to be in your neighborhood or in your home or in your community or in the world or far away. It's just say the people, the people. So don't be a part of the plan to cause people to perish. Go after your dreams. Go after it so much as if your life even depends on it. Because guess what? It does. It can change your life. It can change everything. It can help you to serve and do the will of God even more by working your dreams and using your gifts and experiencing life in a totally new way. God is able. He's able to do everything that you can imagine. I love you. I pray that you go on this week as we are working into a season now to get guests on this program. I've had guests in the past, and I have this season a moment of just sharing with you. And it is time that we bring guests to this program so that you can hear from other voices, other personalities, other things that folks have done and have accomplished, and they can share their gifts, their story with you. And so, thank you. It's been some difficulty, but we got through it. For some reason, you didn't get to quite see my face today, but God is so awesome that regardless of how it worked, you still got the message. So, Launching Out Podcast is aired every Friday at 9 o'clock a.m. Every Friday, bring your friends, share with others, tell them about this podcast, and support us by watching, support us by sharing, support us by making a donation, support us by letting us know how we're doing and what you may like to see. Support us with your monetary gifts. Support us. We need your support. So please help us to help others. This podcast is aired around the world. Around the world. So help us. Make a small donation today and think it not robbery. As I always say, feed what's feeding you. God bless you. May heaven smile upon you is my prayer. I pray and hope that you go after your dreams, that you live full, and then at the end, when God has called you, that you leave here empty because everything that you have, He doesn't want it. Not up there. He has more for you. So live full and die empty. Use everything you got. I love you, and may God continue to richly bless you in this season. Have a great and wonderful day in the Lord. God bless you, and keep living, keep dreaming. It's going to be all right. It's going to be well.